A year ago, a close friend introduced me to the Eskimo eSIM, and now it is my go-to travel eSIM. Today, I'm going to share with you why. Plus, if you're new to Eskimo, then it's your lucky day, as 1,000 viewers from my channel will be able to get 1 gigabyte of global data worth $7 free as compared to the 500 megabytes of data advertised in his website. Claiming your free data is very simple. All you need to do is go to data, under vouchers, type in 1G free in the promo code. I've included a step-by-step tutorial on how to claim this voucher, as well as how to set up Eskimo onto your iPhone at the last part of this video. Timestamps to the tutorial are in the video description down below. So why Eskimo? Previously, before discovering eSIMs, I would normally get my data roaming from my service provider, which in my case is Singtel. But here's the thing, validity period matters, and that is where Eskimo wins. Unlike Singtel's roaming plans, which only last for 30 days, all Eskimo's data plans are valid for 2 years. This makes it perfect for multiple trips and destinations without ever wasting data. And if you're someone who travels a lot, then the 30 gigabyte global plan will cost just $90, and you can have access to over 80 countries around the world. You can check the full list of countries and their telco partners on Eskimo's website to confirm coverage for your destination. Sharing data with Eskimo is also easy and super convenient. For example, now when I travel with my parents or my in-laws, I can buy a 30 gigabyte global plan and transfer 3 to 5 gigabytes to them. It's much cheaper that way, and if they are not able to finish all the data, no problem. They can just send it back to me. How cool is that? In order to transfer data, we just need to log into the Eskimo app and click this tab over here, and you will be brought to this tab where you just need to fill in the mobile number of the recipient and how much data to transfer. Please note that the other party has to also be an Eskimo member, and there is a minimum of 500 megabytes of data to be transferred in blocks of 50 megabytes. And if you're worried about unused data, well, don't be. Any leftover data will automatically be extended by 2 years as long as you purchase a new plan. Eskimo also ensures we keep our mobile number overseas, hence we can still call and text our contacts via WhatsApp, WeChat, FaceTime, etc. And we can also use our Eskimo eSIM as a personal hotspot for our friends and family members, and they can then use our hotspot to connect to as many of their devices to the internet. Perhaps some of you might be thinking, hey Darren, you can buy your eSIMs from places like Shopee at a much lower price. But dude, the thing about it is, those plans usually have a daily limit. This means that once a certain roaming limit is hit, they tend to slow down. This is known as throttling. Eskimo, on the other hand, allows its users to enjoy maximum data speed with no daily roaming limits. In other words, there is no throttling. And that is true. During my trips to China and Malaysia last year, I never once experienced any slowdown with Eskimo at all. Installing Eskimo is also very simple. You can either scan a QR code or do the manual activation. Let me show you how to set up Eskimo via iPhone. The first step is to download the Eskimo app, and you can do that by finding it in the App Store or just scanning the QR code over here. Once that is done, you just need to click this vouchers, gift and promo tab here and key in 1G free, and you'll be prompted to sign up for the account. And please guys, ensure that you see 1G free reflected in the referral section here to get your free 1 gigabyte of global data that expires in 2 years. You'll then be given a QR code. This code is needed to set up your eSIM, so save it somewhere. After that, you just need to go to settings and open mobile services. Click on the add eSIM button over here and you'll start to load. From there, you'll see two options. The easiest is to use the QR code that was given to you upon sign up, and then you just scan it. And once that is done, you'll then be brought to this page where it says your eSIM from Singtel is activating. Be patient as this step might take a while. Once you see connecting to network, then you know that it's almost done. Click the done button and you'll be brought to this page where you can choose labels for each of your mobile plan. At this step, please change the label to Eskimo so that you'll then know which is your Eskimo eSIM plan. And you do that by clicking this tab over here, and then under custom labels, type in Eskimo. And this is the final results. Now when you're overseas, all you need to do is to select Eskimo and turn this line on, and please ensure that data roaming is turned on by going to your primary SIM plan and clicking on it. You will then be brought to this screen. From here, you just click this button to turn on your data roaming. After which you click mobile data and select Eskimo. From here, you have a choice to allow mobile data switching. Turning this feature on will simply allow our phone to use mobile data for both lines depending on coverage and availability. Naturally, if you don't really want your primary data to be used, then please turn this function off. And for your default voice line, just leave it at primary since we are not really relying on Eskimo to do any voice calls. So now what happens if you are back in Singapore? Well, you just need to go to your SIMs tab over here and turn Eskimo off. You'll then notice that your mobile data and your default voice line will change to your primary SIM card. Anyway, if you need any form of support, not to worry, as Eskimo has a 24/7 around-the-clock customer service support team to serve you whenever, wherever. I've tested this last December when I went to China with my mom. So apparently I found out that my mother, she had no internet as she was looking for a nearby vendor to buy a SIM card to put into her spare phone. So I was like, hey mama, times have changed already. But for whatever reason, I somehow could not get the eSIM to work properly. Hence I contacted customer service using my own phone and they resolved my issue on the spot. And that was around 2 AM in the morning once we cleared immigrations. And for whatever reason, you are not able to install the Eskimo eSIM or you did not use the data plan, just drop them a message and they will refund your purchase without any hassle. That wraps up my Eskimo review. If you found this video helpful, please give it a like, and if you are new to my channel, consider subscribing. Over here, we dive into personal finance topics with a Singapore perspective. See you!